Alex Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Michelle Caballero. You are in study, right?
I'm studying for a master's program in public administration. So it's like government work. I work at the university where we're from, and I help non-traditional students who are 24 years and older finish college if they dropped out or couldn't finish. And they do mostly online classes, so I help them do that.
Because I'm going to make some question about Utah. You are from Utah.
Yeah.
How do you feel living in Utah?
Utah's really beautiful. It's up in the mountains like Columbia, but it's dry. It's a desert. It doesn't rain as often. It's dry. I live in a smaller town. It's very small compared to Bogota. Cedar City has 30,000 people in it, and Bogota has 12 million or 9 million or whatever. And so lots of more people here. The community's kind of close. You know a lot of people throughout the community. I have a wife and 3 kids, and we live in a house that's kind of close to the main street there. And I don't know.
Do you love live there, or you want to live in another place or station?
I like living there. I'd like to live. So the capital of Utah is it's a bigger city, and I like bigger cities, but it's really polluted there, especially in the winter. And where I live, the air is really clear and clean. And for my kids, that's kind of what I think about. You can make more money living in the city, and you can do more interesting things. But for my family, I prefer to live somewhere small. And my parents and my wife's parents, they live close by, and so my children can see their grandparents often. And if we moved somewhere else, they wouldn't see them as often. So I like living where I live, but I like traveling a lot. I like coming to, I've been to China and El Salvador and Colombia and here, and all over the United States. And so I like going other places, but I prefer to live where I live. Yeah.
What is your principal celebration that makes Utah? Like typical celebration?
Celebration like a holiday?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Something that is special in Utah.
So we have Pioneer Day, is what it's called. Pionero, Dia de Pioneros.
Okay.
It's in the middle of summer, so it's very hot, and they have parades and sometimes fireworks, and it's to celebrate when the pioneers came from the eastern part of the United States to Utah, when they arrived there on July 24th, 1848. And so that's a holiday that we have that's special there, and they don't celebrate it anywhere else in the United States. So yeah.
What is the food that you usually eat in that celebration?
Oh, the food, hamburgers, and barbecue, like meat and things.
But what is your favorite?
My favorite food that we eat during the celebration, or favorite food?
In the celebration.
And the celebration, we do it's like, we call it a salad, but it's more of a dessert. It has whipped cream and then little pasta balls that are very teeny, and marshmallows, coconut, pineapple, and it's ensalada, verdad? And it's something weird in Utah. We call these desserts with Jello and these, we call them salads, so that we can eat them with our regular food. Yeah.
Tell me something about Utah, something about the place, the food, the typical things that you make in it.
Okay, so in Utah we have national parks that are very beautiful. Let me show you some pictures. So This is a place that is very close to where the university is. It's about 1 hour drive, and these are cliffs that are 1,000, 2,000 feet high, and there's a river that goes through the bottom here, but it's very beautiful. But yeah, like that. And we have lots of national parks. This is one of them, but we also have, this is Zion National Park, Zion. And this is another national park that's close by, Southern Utah University, and it's very, very, very big, and there's all these formations, these rock formations, and mountains in the distance, and but very beautiful. We also have a ski resort to snowboard and ski that's really close. In the winter when there's snow, we'll do that. In the summer, mountain biking, hiking, fishing. There's lots of lakes that you can fish. Yeah, I don't know. What was more of your question? Can you ask me one more time?
About that, what do you recommend me if I were to Utah?
All the national parks. Go visit all of them. Yeah.
You know?
There's 5 of them, and they're all very beautiful. They sometimes have lots of people in them, so I don't know. I don't like to hike with lots of people. I like to be alone. This is another one. It's 4 hours away, but it has all of these arches, arcos, like that. And this is very tall. If you were to stand, you could only be that tall. But it's very beautiful. That's what I would recommend. There's not a lot of the area is very conservative. Most of the people are religious, so there's not as much partying or clubs or anything like that, or bars. Not very many people drink alcohol. Yeah. I mean, there are people there, but it's not as much. But yeah, there's lots of beautiful things there. And it's in the mountains. It's very clear and beautiful, but it's very dry, the desert. So.
But it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I love Utah now. Thank you so much.
Yep.